think that you control your mind, but right now, a silent, invisible machine is actually controlling you. We live inside a continuous, uninvited mental commentary. This voice narrates our lives, dictating our moods and anxieties without our permission or even our conscious awareness. Dr. Sam Harris, a neuroscientist and philosopher, argues that this internal chatter is the core obstacle to well-being, and that the self we experience is actually a construction of this narration. Standard stress management often fails because it only addresses the symptoms of anxiety. To find lasting relief, we have to look closer at the engine that generates the noise in the first place. Evolution built primate brains for survival and complex communication, not for inner peace. Our biology developed a hyper-vigilant narrator to solve problems and scan for threats. It was a massive evolutionary advantage, but nature never installed an off switch for the constant dialogue. The psychological cost of this hardware is high. Most people spend their entire lives thinking without knowing that they are thinking, becoming helpless hostages to whatever thought happens to arise next. You can be looking at a sunset of incredible beauty, yet your experience is interrupted by a mental commentary about real estate prices or an email you forgot to send. We are perpetually abstracting the world through a lens of self-narration. We aren't actually present for our lives. We are just thinking about them. To see this in action, try to focus your attention on a single object, like your breath or the clock, for just 30 seconds without getting lost in a conversation with yourself. You'll likely find that within seconds, your focus is hijacked. This failure reveals a profound gap in your control. You are not the author of your thoughts. They are simply appearing to you. If you are not choosing your thoughts, then who is? When you look for the passenger inside your head, the one who is supposedly thinking, you find that the passenger is just another thought appearing in the same empty space. When you turn your attention inward to find the thing that is stressed or the self that is thinking, you won't find a stable center. You only find more fleeting sensations and sounds. This is the core meditative insight. Thoughts are spontaneous appearances in consciousness, no different from the sound of a bell or the sight of the person sitting across from you. Recognizing that you are the open space in which these experiences happen, rather than a struggling subject caught inside them, dissolves the weight of self-judgment. Emotions like anger and fear serve as essential survival cues, but the raw physiological surge of these states is designed to last only about 60 seconds. We experience moods that last for hours because we fuel them with internal stories. We brood over why we have the right to be angry, creating a loop that keeps the physical emotion from expiring. If you drop the narrative and simply observe the physical heat or tension in your body, the emotion has no fuel. It burns itself out in seconds, leaving you clear-headed. This habit of mental commentary also traps us in a cycle of postponing happiness until we achieve some future goal, a relationship, a promotion, or a specific net worth. But the moment we reach a finish line, the satisfaction begins to recede. We spend 99% of our lives in the process of seeking, rather than the state of having. True peace must be established before we take action. We have to learn to be fulfilled in the present, because the evolutionary glitch in our minds will never be satisfied by a future event. Reclaiming your mental bandwidth requires a deliberate intervention in how you process the data of your own consciousness. This begins with a continuous audit of your attention, recognizing when a thought has taken over and choosing to dismiss the intrusion immediately. This awareness then allows you to starve negative emotions by severing the internal dialogue. You stop talking to yourself about your problems and focus entirely on the raw physical sensations of the moment. Finally, you ground yourself in the realization that peace isn't a goal to be reached, but the empty space that is already available to you right now. By overriding these ancient circuits, you are no longer an automaton driven by triggers and regrets. You become a master of your internal dialogue, finding a point of rest in any struggle, and finally becoming present for your own life.